Okay, our next stop is in Moro, Osun State, for the burial of Madam Alice Okei-Odumakin, mother of the late Afenifere Publicity Secretary, Comrade Yinka Odumakin.
A little over a year ago, some Nigerians converged on the quiet town of Moro in Osun State to join the Odumakin family for the burial of their patriarch, Pa Abioye Ezekiel Odumakin, father of the late National Publicity Secretary of Afenifere, Mr. Yinka Odumakin. Their tears had barely dried up when on May the 10th, 2023, they lost their matriarch, Madam Alice Okei-Odumakin. They're now back to the town once again for her funeral rites. Madam Odumakin passed on at the age of 93, and all is set to ensure she gets a befitting burial, which begins with the service of songs. The last 2 years have been challenging for the family. They had lost their illustrious son and brother, Comrade Yinka Odumakin, in 2021, their father, Pa Abioye Odumakin, in 2022, and now their mother, Madam Alice Odumakin, in 2023. The agony from these painful exits within the last 2 years is better imagined. But in their moment of grief, they have their friends and well-wishers by their side. The following day, there's a brief lying in state at her residence in Moro, where family and friends have come to pay their last respects. Immediately after, her remains are taken to the graveside, where she is interred beside her husband. Before proceeding to the church for the funeral service, there's a brief stop at the graveside of Comrade Yinka Odumakin for some tributes. And then the mourners are off to the Christ Apostolic Church. The late Madam Alice Odumakin lived an industrious and religious life filled with love for her family and her immediate community. She was an active member of the CAC, where she served God until her final day on earth.
Mama is a great woman. She was so blessed, tolerant. She loved God, and she's a loving mother. She's my prayer warrior, and anytime I'm in difficulties, Mama, you always give us a word of courage and hope, and our consolation will continue to linger along in my memory.
Mama we describe as an epitome of humility, an enigma, a rallying point. She could be referred to as a great life wire of the Odumakin family.
Later on, family and friends gather at the Origbo Anglican Grammar School for some entertainment. Members of the community also have an opportunity to celebrate the late matriarch during this part of the occasion, where they join family and friends on the dance floor. Madam Alice Okei-Odumakin was born in 1930 to the family of Pa Samuel and Madam Abigail Oguntoyinbo of the Olufaderi compound, Yakoyo, Ife North Local Government Area of Osun State. She married her husband, late Pa Ezekiel Odumakin, in 1957, and they are blessed with children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and are also survived by other family members. May her soul rest in peace. Amen.
Well, losing 3 loved ones in the last 2 years is not what anyone should experience. Our deepest condolences to her family.